What is up, everybody? It is Phil Nagy on Sports joining you here today. Good morning to you. Hope you are doing well. It's time for a little sim soccer action here on the channel. This is a friendly. It'll be happening in March. A couple of tune-up games for Team USA before the World Cup begins. This one's going to be a tough one against a very talented Portugal roster, still manned, of course, at the top by Cristiano Ronaldo and his bajillions of Saudi Arabian dollars, or whichever foreign nation is paying his ridiculous salary. I think it's for the Saudis. Anyway, Team USA, hopes are high. Pochettino, the coach, is people are excited about him. They've got some young talent. Some of these guys that we've seen grow up in front of our eyes. Now Christian Pulisic, no longer the young kid, he's the veteran on the team. Anthony Robinson, aka Jedi, has been around for a while. Serginho Dest, Tyler Adams, Weston McKennie. These guys have played some big-time soccer. Many of them playing overseas, the Premier League, Bundesliga, La Liga, whatever. So they've gotten their experience, and now it's time to see if they can get into the round of 16. Here's a quick look at them. They're going to be running. I've been watching a few of their matches. They're kind of running like a 3-5-2 of sorts, and so we're going to see what that looks like for them as well. Love these kits for them. Their jerseys are awesome. That's the way it looks. It's going to be Freeze in the back, Robinson, Richards, Dest. Then you're going to have way up to start. Sure, we'll see some substitutes as well in the middle there, along with Tyler Adams, Weston McKennie, Xavier Tillman, etc. Chris Richards will be anchoring the back line in this one. For Portugal, lots of talented players all over the place to watch out for. Diego Costa continues to be their primary netminder, one of the finest goalkeepers on the planet.
Thank you, Dignity Health.
And they're just loaded with talent all over the place. There you can see what they're going to look like. Mendez, Inacio, Ruben Dias, Tina in the middle, Rafael Leao, Silva, and then, of course, Cristiano Ronaldo up top of theirs. Hey, Alex, good morning and welcome in. That's what they'll look like there. Roberto Martinez, their coach. It's not going to be perfect, of course. The Team USA roster always evolving. This is what FIFA thinks that it looks like right now, and the Team Portugal roster for that matter. All right, put 45 on the clock. Let's get started. Bruno Fernandes in the middle. Love these kits for Team USA. They're giving him a lot of space. He's just going to kind of take it all the way up. He's 25 yards out. Now he'll go to the 18, Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to Neto. Back to Vitina. And taken away by Serginho Dest. Dest has it on him. What is he doing? Oh, you know what? Oh, my goodness gracious. That's 1,000% my fault, as Cristiano Ronaldo is going to have one shot and one goal. I definitely forgot to wear settings. I was controlling Team USA that whole time. That was brutal. My bad. Well, a free goal for the Portuguese because I didn't realize that I was actually controlling the team and they weren't doing anything, and now I understand why. It's like, man, they're just letting him dribble right down the middle of the field. Diego Dalot, Manchester United product now. Vitina, and he'll go to the bottom side. Well, a free goal for Portugal. That's on me. Whoops. The one about the Browns, different coaches, Alex, is that what you're talking about? It certainly seems like they're going to trend towards Jim Schwartz, which is what? Just a sick stomach, not full vomiting? Is that what I remember reading? Ruben Dias now to the right side. Knows Neto, top of the screen on the far side. And Timothy Weah over there with him now. Cristiano Ronaldo firing it over to Neto. He's got some space now down the left side. Into the middle now, Ronaldo. He'll try to cross back post. Ripped it from Rafa Leao. And Leao, one of the finest players in the world. Really, Portugal's got a really strong team. Rafael Leao, AC Milan player, but he is extremely fast. He's still just 26 years of age. Matt Freeze between the pipes, between the wickets, if you will, for Team USA. Now Bernardo. Going on to Leo again now. Rafael Leao. Inside to Bernardo, inside to Ronaldo, and he goes in and hits off the post. And Weah is able to clear, but not very far, as right now it's been all Portugal to start the game. Now Xavier Tillman coming out with maybe a little bit of a counterattack for Team USA. Tillman will go up in the corner and wait for some help. Weah now into the middle to Weston McKennie. Feels like we've been calling these guys names for several years. Many of them now in their at least second, if not third, World Cup. In terms of Christian Pulisic. Yeah, it's interesting. You're right. I hadn't thought about the Baker wanting Freddie comparisons, but if Miles wants Jim, Jimmy might be listening to that, as it sounds like he has once again meddled in the affairs and is sort of forcing Jim Schwartz on these young coaches who, surprise, surprise, not interested in that. Neto on the right wing. We've called his name several times. He's got it back again. Into the middle now, Cristiano Ronaldo, and taken away by Chris Richards, who's turned into a very, very good player, anchoring the middle of that back line. First look at Reyna, and he'll drop it off now. Giovanni Reyna, of course, son of the former coach, now coming down the left side with some space. I told you he was fast. He's got some moves into the middle to Ronaldo. Cristiano back to Lau, and Freeze will get his first real save of the day, Matt Freeze. Here's Chris Richards. Back into the middle. Here's Weston McKennie. He's taken away by Net. A bad pass, lazy pass from Weston McKennie. Now he'll come back to make a tackle, and Weah has it on his foot. A lot of pressure from Portugal as they are really going to try to see. Here's Christian Pulisic now with some space. Now Pulisic is going to go nice through ball to the left side. Weah crashing to the box. Back to the middle. A little bit of a pass kind of behind the line. Ignacio is the one who was able to get it. Anyway, it looked like Portugal kind of really pressing Team USA when they have the ball, just to sort of see what their individual skill sets are like. Now the left back Mendes coming all the way down the left side. Mendes back to the middle to Bernardo. Now Ronaldo, and he tried to get cute with it to the far post, and it doesn't work. Really nice play there in general, though, and a good play for Portugal, as it has been all Portugal early. Again, for just joining us, the first goal is totally my fault. I did not even realize that I was controlling the Team USA, so Portugal went all the way down. I watched Serginho Dest not do anything with the ball and then realized it too late, and they scored a quick goal. So that one's on me. Gio Reyna now down the right wing. He'll wait back. Tyler Adams in the middle. There's Xavier Tillman. Tillman, one of the brightest young players in American soccer. Excited to see what he can do, as he's going to go way far side. Diego Dallo takes it away from Timothy Weah. Xavier Tillman is a brother. Again, the team, even the online Team USA roster isn't fully up to date because they just haven't finalized who they're going to take yet. Now Weah. Tillman will put a rip on it. First attempt. Space. Christian Pulisic getting a little shot there from the middle. Like Tyler Adams got one on there. Excuse me, it's Malik Tillman, not Xavier Tillman. I don't know why I had Xavier Tillman in my face, but it's Malik Tillman. He's not on the real roster either. This one's going to be knocked out of bounds. Freeze a little upset with his back line. Malik Tillman, anyway, he plays for Byron Leverkusen, somebody in one of the higher level teams in Germany. And he is kind of the next wave of frontline talent coming all the way over. Yeah, on the short corner, then they'll cross it across the middle, and Anthony's able to knock it out, and they'll clear it all the way down. About halfway through half number one here. Vitinha into the middle, nice pass to Neto. Neto's got space, he's inside to Ronaldo, and another save for Freeze. Cristiano Ronaldo ripped one there. Pedro Neto, of course, on that far side. We've seen him a lot in Chelsea. He's not technically on ESPN's roster for them right now either, but my assumption is he will be there. And once again, they're having a hard time getting past. It was a little bit too close, and Freeze makes a nice save. Not sure would have had a chance to get on frame, but better safe than sorry, certainly, on that one. Hey, Mason, welcome in. Are you still down in Florida? Are you feeling better? Two questions that I have for you. Short corner again now. Diego Dallo, he'll cross it in the middle header, but it's right on to the hands of Matt Freeze. And now Chris Richards up to the left side. Here's Malik Tillman. Sorry, I don't know why I said Xavier for the first 3 times. Balogun, the latest hope to be the real, true striker that American soccer seems to have been missing since Brian McBride, maybe? I don't know. A long time. Ricardo Pepi also in that conversation. It's not really Pulisic's position. They'll play him in an attacking role if they need to. Josh Sargent is playing a pretty high level as well. Could be an option there. It's kind of the one position that they've been missing for a while. Mendez gets it off after a nice save, and then he'll rip it far post. Freeze wasn't able to get back into position. Good first save from Matt Freeze. And then it is ripped high and to the far post. And Mendez rips that thing in there. Nuno Mendez.
Goal for Portugal, number 25. Nuno.
And he's currently the left back for PSG, Paris Saint-Germain, which is one of the New York Yankees franchises of European soccer. I think they've got that Saudi oil money paying for their ridiculously high-priced roster as well. Pass again now. Pulisic finally with a little bit, and I think they're going to end up getting a goal kick out of all of that. Pulisic trying to say that it should be his kick in the corner. There's Mendez. That was a beautiful looking shot. Matt Freeze had no chance. Pulisic, he is going to get the corner now. Pulisic right wing, or right footed it into the middle, and almost immediately back out to him, Tyler Adams, and then it goes out for a goal kick. So, no real attempt there for Team USA. Hey, Jim, howdy to you. Yeah, Alex, it screams of a meddlesome owner in Jimmy Haslam. It really does. It's just sad that he just can't let the people that he hired do the jobs that he hired them to do without interjecting. Hey, really, I really want you to take Johnny Manziel. This is going to be perfect. Hey, do whatever you can to get Deshaun Watson. He just can't stay out of it. And he clearly needs to, because he's not making good decisions. And to Mason's excitement, he wants Arch Manning so bad, he's basically willing to run Jim Schwartz as a one-year bridge coach, be bad again to guarantee the first pick so that he can get Arch in 27. That's what this smacks of to me if they're not able to close the deal with Shieldhouse. Is that we're signing up for another year of ineptitude, which should make the Shador fans happy because it means they're just going to run him back and hope that the results are similar. Now Ronaldo in the middle, taken off of his foot. Nice play that time by Chris Richards. Now Giorena coming to the other side, pushing it here. 43rd minute, Team USA. Malik Tillman now. Balogun, good pass to Pulisic. Back into the middle. Now Tillman, can he get past him? He can't. He'll have to slow up. Pulisic, great touch to Reyna. Reyna in the middle, and a little bit too much fancy footwork as Ignacio is going to end up just knocking that one out. Actually, they're going to call him offsides. Oh, by 1 foot. 1 foot and a half of your leg and torso as Giorena offsides that time. Yeah, it sounds like nobody wants the job in the terms that Jimmy Haslam has dictated, which is you must keep Jim Schwartz. And if I'm a young coach who has no affiliation with the Browns, if I'm a 35-year-old guy and I'm going to go be the head coach of this football team, why do I want the 60-year-old defensive coordinator looking over my shoulder all the time? I totally get it. And as I put on yesterday, like something tells me, another nice save by Matt Freeze as Portugal is just peppering him with shots here. Something tells me that Myles Garrett and Mason Graham and Denzel Ward and Carson Schlesinger and Grant Delpit and God willing, JOK. Like, something tells me those guys are going to be just as good as long as you bring in a 4-3 guy. It doesn't really matter who it is. You don't have to keep Jim Schwartz. But they've made it clear that that's what's most important, and so they're going to end up probably having to just keep Jim Schwartz and make him the head coach. And then, of course, the question will be, well, who's going to come in and run the offense, and why wouldn't you have just kept Kevin, who, by the way, has his introductory press conference with the Falcons in about an hour as well. So anyway, those are my thoughts. We'll talk more Browns, of course, over these next couple weeks. I'm assuming a head coach will get announced shortly, we hope, so he can start building his staff. We can start putting our sim roster together. As I've been finalizing the draft class, should be excited. Anyway, let's stick to what's at hand, which here is the soccer sim. My name is Phil Nagy. Nagy on Sports is the channel, guys. Appreciate you joining me for this one. Only place on YouTube that you're going to find simulated live sporting events with live original commentary. Here we do all kinds of sports. If you look at the channel right now, especially with football, with our Browns and our Buckeyes being on their off seasons already before we simulate those next year's seasons. We're doing some soccer, some hockey, some basketball as well. Just started our 2026 Ohio State sim season. They got off to a nice win to start their season with sophomore and junior Julian Saint and Jeremiah Smith. All right, back to this one. Neto to the right corner. Nice pass taken away from Weah, and now Tillman's got some space, but it closes down quickly, but he gets through it now. Malik Tillman. And then taken away by Diego Dallo easily there. Cristiano Ronaldo to Neto. Tina to Neto. Nice little passing quickly between players. Now Neto, and taken away by Timothy Weah. Now he's got some space. He'll go wide. And then he's, tackled harshly. That might be a card. And they're going to say, just cut it out, please. Cut it out. As it looked like Diego Dallo, and he went in hard. It is Dallo. And the Manchester United product, 26 years of age, goes in there. And now we're going to get our first substitution for Team USA. And it is Zendejas coming in for Giorena. Tyler Adams, flick it up to the right side. There's Zendejas, freshly checked into the game. And a bad pass for him, taken away by Bernardo, and now Nuno Mendes had the second goal. First one was my fault. Again, if you're just joining us late, I didn't realize I was still controlling Team USA, and so the guy stood there and just held the ball, and it got taken away and put in the back of the net. So Pollaglan's going to put a nice rip onto the net, and Team USA is going to get themselves a corner now. Brendan Harrison's going to check into the game. Assuming it's Brendan and not his brother Paxton. I think it's Brendan Harrison. He plays for Leeds. Looks like Brendan Harrison. Across the middle and taken away and just kicked out to the side. Brendan Aronson, another young kind of attacking midfielder type player for Pochettino. Maurizio Pochettino, their coach. And now Aronson on the left wing. Love Timothy Weah, love his juice, but he is getting a little bit older. He doesn't kind of have the same wheels as he's had before. Nice pass. Somebody turn around, take a rip at it, and just wide. Pulisic, it looked like it was deflected. I couldn't tell, actually. I guess we'll find out as Neto's going to take out, or head off, and Trinciao is going to come in for him. Francisco Trinciao plays for Sporting in Portugal. That was the best chance Team USA has had so far in this one. Alley out with his blazing speed down the left wing. Dest in a hurry to stay with him, and he gets back there. Takes him, force it inside, drop it back, and one more pass, and an easy goal. Bruno Fernandes. Oh boy, the 31-year-old Manchester United midfielder, and he just ripped that thing. He couldn't believe how wide open he was. Everybody went over to try to stay with Cristiano Ronaldo right there. They thought he was the one who was going to rip it. He makes the extra pass, and Matt Freese has absolutely zero chance at that one. It's a beautiful goal. I think it's cool that they have the guy's actual tattoos and stuff. That's good attention to detail here from EA Sports, in my opinion. Weston McKennie now has it on his foot. Now down 3-0. Portugal, one of the best teams in the world. USA, not there just yet. Trying to get there. They do have another good influx of young talent. We'll have to wait to see how that talent gels together and what the coach can do to keep them all, the manager can do them to keep them all organized. Mendez down the left wing with some speed as well. He's got one of the 3 goals in there. Now Fernando to Fernandez. Now Trincao just into the game, and it just goes wide. And Portugal is peppering the United States now. As with another 31-year-old, João Cancelo, into the game. He plays for Barcelona. Just wild amounts of talent on this Portuguese team. Again, led by the 40-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo. He plays for Al Nassr. Yeah, I think it's the Saudis that he plays for, and they're giving him something ridiculous, like $170 million a year or something to do it. Pulisic, beautiful pass to the middle. Take a shot. Oh, one more pass. I wish Tillman would have just shot it. He tried to go for the extra tap over to Balogun, and he tried to slide it in, but a good save by Diego Costa. And now the quick counter punch from the Portuguese. Already up 3-0. Again, this is just a friendly. These teams will play again in in real life in March. Oh, and a second one for Ronaldo. His header is deflected by Freeze. He gets the rebound, and he leaves no doubt. And now 4-0 for Portugal. Cristiano Ronaldo, 8 shots today, 2 goals. He's waving to the United States fans. And this one was another great goal, just right up, and then poof, leave no doubt that time. And again, why is he so open and unchecked? Actually, credit Freeze. He actually got a leg on the second shot, just not enough of the deflection to keep it out. And Cristiano Ronaldo in Portugal right now blowing the doors off. So we're going to get another substitution here. Can't get a name on that. They didn't give me the little graphic, so I can't tell you who it is. But I can tell you that it's 4-0 Portugal, and they are beating up now on the Team USA team, who is struggling. Oh, they're going to bring in another third. They're bringing in all the old guys now. Man, it's Manchester City's Bernardo Silva, also one of the best midfielders in the world. Bruno Fernandes, whoop, taken away. Here's Adams now. Malik Tillman, clever little back heel. Balogun. He'll go to the wide side. Aronson back to Balogun, and he'll try to do something with it. It's taken away by João Cancelo. And all the way back to Diego Costa, who clears it up to his player, but Chris Richards able to get the head on it first. Now Malik Tillman into the middle to Pulisic. Pulisic looking for options, and taken away by Ignacio. All Team USA here in this one. Again, this is a friendly. It's going to be happening in March. Also playing Belgium. For some weird reason, the Belgium national team is not in the game as a team to pick. So I can't sim that one. And I'm not sure why they're not in the game, frankly, because they certainly exist, as the referee says play on here. Going to play advantage, and then that cross goes right into the hands of the goalkeeper, Matthew Freeze. Tillman, Weston McKennie, Tyler Adams. There's your trio in the middle. Zendejas subbed in here in the second half. And he's just going to get bullied away. They're going to say play on. Now Tillman tries to get it right back. That was a bad pass intended for Christian Pulisic. Now Weston McKennie to Aronson. The United States passing has been cleaned up here in the second half, but to what end? They have just not really efforted the goal a lot here. Tillman, leave it again for Adams. Now Pulisic in the middle. Take a rip, Christian. He does, but it takes too long to line up, and Ignacio easily deflects it. And Portugal thwarts that attempt. Would love to just see them get something into the net here. I'm glad you're feeling better, Mason. And yes, trust me, it's colder here. I think we had wind chills in the negative teens today. And it's supposed to be worse tomorrow. What a save from Brees as Leao came flying in back post. His diving Superman header was taken aside by the goalkeeper Matthew Freeze for Team USA. He plays for New York City FC in the MLS, and that's probably your biggest difference, is that you still have MLS guys on Team USA. You don't have MLS guys on other high-powered franchises. And for whatever reason, that's just to continue the way that it's worked. Again, I know the MLS is a popular league. I love my Columbus Crew here, but internationally speaking, they're a developmental league. And when you're good enough, you go to another place. Nice back tackle there, Weston McKennie. And a lot of these guys do, and they're starting to. We just don't have all of them, and they're playing at like the 18th best team in the Premier League, not the top teams in the Premier League. And there's a difference. There is a difference. To the far side now, Trinasio. Nice pass, he stayed on side. Bruno Fernandes in the middle, and another one as Ronaldo went for the hat trick, and it goes just wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. We're going to get Tanner Tessman and Ricardo Pepi into the game. POV sub cam. There's Ricardo Pepi into the game. He's going to come in for Balogun. And Tanner Tessman's going to come in for Tyler Adams. Tanner Tessman, I think he just won Young U.S. Player of the Year award. He's playing in France for Lyon. That's a good place to start for a 24-year-old. Now into the far corner is Zendejas, and he easily going to be taken out of there. 86th minute now officially here. Phil Nagy on Sports is the channel again. Appreciate all my subscribers being on. So we're trying to kill a little time here until the Browns make their coaching hire. We can get the Super Bowl, of course, played, and then we'll be off into that virtual offseason as Ronaldo is offsides. Also simming some Ohio State, simming some Cavs, simming some Blue Jackets, and some Team USA as well. That time he was offsides by a lot, not just a little. Good pass back. There's Ricardo Pepi, now Pulisic. He'll go to the far side to Zendejas, who just heads it back to the middle. Pulisic's got on his beautiful play now. Pulisic, take a shot, Christian. He does, and it just goes wide. Another good chance for Christian Pulisic. He's got super cool tattoos. If he ever scores a goal, he'll show them off. Look at this one. Oh, just a couple of feet wide. Got himself into kind of a tough angle where he really only had minimal opportunity to get that one to go past him. Would have preferred him to take a shot about 1.5 dribbles earlier in his progression. Ruben Dias, long-time Man City defender as well. João Cancelo. To Vitinha. Now Nuno Mendes. On the left side. Vitinha also on PSG. The middle and another header, and there it is. Cristiano Ronaldo in extra time. Oh, they're going to say he's offsides. He does not achieve. Look at this technology. The VAR technology is so crazy. But yes, by that much of his foot, he was offsides. And he does not complete the hat trick. Does Cristiano Ronaldo. João Neves. Leao. And taken away by Tanner Tessman. Tessman 6'2", 190, big guy, one of the tallest on the team. It's not a goalie. Pepi now. Backside pass. Aronson ripping it, and there's another good chance, but Costa's able to deflect it high. As Brendan Aronson takes a crack at it, as we get Pulisic cam here. Telling guys where to go. And Richards will head one in, but Costa's going to hold on, and that's going to do it. 4-0 Portugal, your winners here today in this friendly. This game will happen in March for real, and hopefully it'll be a little bit better than 4-0. As Portugal looks like they are ready for the World Cup. Team USA, not so much. Again, technically it should have only been 3-0. The first goal was 1,000% my fault because I didn't realize that I was actually still controlling Team USA, and so they drove it right down the middle of the field, and then I Dest had the ball in the box, and they stole it from me and scored a goal immediately. So I didn't realize I was actually controlling one of the teams. All right, guys, this one was a fun one. I do appreciate you joining me for this one. Team USA again will go down 4-0 today. Some of these statistical things happening. Just 10 shots today, 4 of them on target, 4 of them blocked. So you can see there on that left side, a lot of the attacks coming from the box on both places. And ultimately 4-0 is the score. So appreciate you joining me for this one again. Stay tuned to the Discord channel. We'll announce what future sims are coming. If you want to join our Discord channel, you can do that in the link to this and any of our other videos. So this one was a fun one, unless you're a Team USA fan, of course. Portugal showing us that they are ready indeed for the World Cup. Team USA, a little more polish yet to do. All right, guys, take care. Stay warm. Stay safe wherever you may be, especially if you are anywhere in Ohio and still trying to dig out from the snow now with these frigid temperatures on the back end. Take care of yourself. Have a good one. We'll talk real soon. Today we'll say go Portugal, go Team USA, and as always, go Browns.